It's Lana from Sage and Sound here with a video on the unhelpful thinking style of comparisons. Now, this is something that I think almost everybody on earth, at least those of us using social media, can relate to. The comparative thinking style is seeing how someone else is doing and feeling worse about yourself as a result. As I said, social media, prime area for this, but it can crop up anywhere where you're interacting with other people and you're hearing about how they're doing. With comparisons, I think this thinking style is like the one I talked about in another video about calling ourselves normal or not, in that comparing yourself to how other people are doing is part of us being a social creature. We want to have an idea about where we stand in relation to other people. It makes sense in terms of like hierarchical structures that have existed throughout most of human history, knowing where your place is in the group. It's becoming less and less relevant in today's society, but now we've added in social media, so we're still stuck in this unhelpful thinking style. Why is that unhelpful? Well, there is an anecdote I love to share with my clients that I'll share with you today that brilliantly indicates exactly why it's so unhelpful. So in this research study, they got a whole big group of millionaires and they assessed all the millionaires on a whole range of different variables, how they got their money, how long they've been millionaires, that kind of thing. And they also looked at their levels of happiness. And so they're trying to figure out what makes the biggest difference. I mean, are these people happier than average to begin with? And if they are, is it how they came about their money or how they use it that determines their level of happiness? And what they found is that the group of millionaires who were the absolute happiest had friends who were not millionaires, that they weren't doing as well financially as these people. And conversely, the unhappiest millionaires, the ones that were downright miserable, were the people that were friends with multi-millionaires. Sure, they had a boat, but their friend had an even bigger boat. And that was a major contributing factor to how they felt about themselves. The amount of money, and being a millionaire is something that a lot of people would aspire to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your head is comparing yourself to other people and finding that you aren't doing so well as them. All right, so if that's you, and like I said, in today's society, it's pretty much all of us, how can we change it? The simplest way to change it is to focus on what you do have. I mean, you can cut down on social media and that kind of thing, but it's hard to eliminate because like I said, it can happen whenever you come into contact with other people. So we're unlikely to eliminate it completely, but what we can do is focus on the good things in our life, the things that we do have, because a comparative thinking style is focused on what we don't have. So keep a gratitude journal. Make a list each day of the things that you have in your life right now that you love, that you appreciate. If you keep up this habit regularly, not only are you changing your thinking patterns to focus on what's good in my life, what can I write in my journal today, but over time you get a really long list of different things that you are grateful for. And then if you really get attacked by comparisonitis, you can just come back and have a look at that book and be reminded of things you do have, and it will be a significant mood shifter for you. So that's our little video on comparative thinking and how to stop it. I hope it's been helpful for you and it encourages you to direct your thoughts towards what you do have and get the benefits that come from that. If you want more tips like this, simplest thing to do is just subscribe to our newsletter. It comes out every week and we're always talking tricks and tips to improve your mental health. All right, take care of yourself. We'll talk soon. See you.